Hi, my beautiful collective. Okay, so let's jump into this message. I'm hearing up in the air. I'm hearing there's a lot of things up in the air right now. There's a lot of things that could happen. Again, this month is really, really unexpected, is what I keep getting. Like something about this month being very magical and mystical to some collectives here. Something might change completely. Like I'm hearing something might be changing for you. That's like a complete 360 here. Okay. Something that was not expected. Okay. I don't know what this is about necessarily, but it just feels like there's a lot of things up in the air that could change for you, that could happen in a blink of an eye. It feels like whatever you're more focused on, whatever you put your focus on more, it will grow here. So that goes for like any intentions that you have for something to grow, any intentions you have something to be prosperous, any intentions you have something of here, something here to be abundant. It feels like that is getting bigger for you in this month. Something here, okay, also something here, it's like something here is unexpectedly romantic as well. Like I keep hearing something about this month being very romantic, or there's an energy here that's really romantic and it's a little bit unexpected. This could be you. This could be for, even if you're in a relationship, you could just be more motivated to be more attentive to your partner, more intuitively, like moving with your partner, like almost in sync. But I'm hearing like something about being very intimate, showing more intimacy, being more romantic for a partner or each other is relevant in this month. Um, for some of you, you might surprise yourself about and like how romantic you really are. I feel like, okay, that's why it's unexpected. It's something that you're not used to doing, or you're not used to being, because it takes a certain energy to pull that side out of you. And I feel like you could be coming in contact with that energy, is what I'm getting. I'm hearing they're orbiting around you, or if you're already in a relationship, they're already with you. They bring out a side to you that's very like sensual, very romantic, very close and intimate. And that's maybe you haven't always been that way, or your partner hasn't always been that way, and they're expressing it more. I'm getting that the energy feels more comfortable now to warm up to you. The energy feels more like I can extend more of myself to them and I can show them like how I really am in that department is what I'm getting. I'm hearing like an old classical song. I think it's by Frank Sinatra, but I think it's "Come Fly Away, Come Fly Away with Me." I know that's not how it goes, but that song is relevant. Something about New York could be relevant. Somebody here could also be learning how to love again, like learning how to love again. This could be somewhat scary. This could be somewhat scary for someone because they've been so like closed off for such a long time, and they feel like, okay, I finally feel like I'm warmed up enough to actually put myself out there again, or like be open to receiving, love. Or I'm more comfortable with my partner and expressing a side to myself, and I don't feel like I'll get hurt in doing that, is what I'm getting. it takes somebody here like a long time to warm up to people in general. um I'm getting surface level kind of connections when it comes to this energy. um like really surface level, like high and by, associates, colleagues, nothing too intimate, nothing too deep. um yeah, I'm getting like really surface level kind of connections, like a lot of surface level connections. So much so that it's I don't know, it feels like this energy is like easier to count the it's easier to count the romantic connections on one hand than it is the surface level connections. Like there's so many surface level connections, which is not a bad thing. It's just this energy is not used to connecting on a romantic level instantly or just at all with people that they come by, they encounter, they see, they're aware of. Like none of that. Like it's just like they see them, they feel like essentially they don't really feel anything that pulls on their heartstrings, so they don't further invest their time, their efforts, their energy, something along those lines, to pursuing anybody romantically. Um, I just heard I don't have time. I heard they don't have time for that, okay? They don't have time. I heard, but what's new with you? What's new with you? What's new? Somebody could be wanting to know what is new with you, collective. Okay, this kind of energy could be coming towards you and wanting to know if there's anything new that they need to know about you. Is there somebody in your life? Do you have someone? Is the connection still there? Someone curious about the connection with you? Oh, this could be actually, you know what? I just heard a honk. This could be multiple people actually wondering about you. I'm getting people that are close to you, people that are not so close, people that don't even know you are like all up in your business. They want to know what's going on with you in love. Like, people want to know what's going on with you in love. Like, I don't know if you're not okay. So if that's the case, if you resonate with this message so far, you're not the type of person to be overly expressive when it comes to your partner, like showing them off. Like maybe you don't show off who you're with. Maybe you don't feel like that should be like the center of attention when you come around, or you're just normally, you don't do that when it comes to connecting with somebody else. So you have a lot of people wondering what's going on in that department for you. If they haven't seen you in a while, or if they haven't seen you with someone, they're wondering like what's going on in your love life. Like, who are you seeing? Is it okay if I get closer? Is it okay if I like recommend somebody for you? Oh, these are definitely people that know you, because people want to recommend people for you, okay? Um, it just feels like there's one in particular that is orbiting around you currently, or you could have somebody in mind already that wants to connect with you, wants to know if that's still available, if that's still a thing. Um, okay, let's see what the cards, what this is about. What does the collective need to know about this message today? This could be somebody that wants to repair their connection to you carefully, is what I'm hearing. Either you already know this person, you're already in a connection with them, and you guys got into a disagreement and they want to come back and fix it, or this is somebody from, I don't know, your recent past that wants to repair a connection with you. Anything else? Oh. I'm getting, for some of you in the collective, you're not really expecting this person to come towards you actually at all. Some of you are not expecting much from this person at all. I don't know exactly why you're not expecting much, because you guys got expecting miracles in reverse. So it feels like you are not expecting, maybe you're not expecting to repair anything when it comes to this connection. You're not expecting for this person to come towards you, for this person to want to repair something, or you couldn't be expecting much when it comes to this person. It's just like I'm getting an energy just totally just like leaving it there and not expecting anything. Okay, some of you could want this connection. If there is a connection in your life here, it's 404. You could want this connection to kind of happen naturally. You don't want to force it. It's something about not forcing it. You want it to feel natural. You want it to feel like it's meant to be in your life more than forcing it, because the more you force something that's not meant to be there, the more unnatural it's gonna feel, the more detached you're gonna feel from it, the more like you just feel like you can't fully connect with it, you can't express yourself to it. So it feels like you've had a bunch of those connections where you've never fully connected to someone on that level. Even romantically, you've never fully connected to somebody that makes you feel like, okay, this is the connection I want to stay in. So there could be like an energy wanting to help plant seeds for the connection and make sure it happens naturally and it's grounding and it feels like, it's stable enough to progress. There's also a feeling here of somebody earning that position in your life, okay? Somebody needed to either abandon their ego when it comes to you, when it comes to the connection, so they're able to actually clear any blockages to actually come towards you. It feels like I'm hearing premeditated. Okay, so somebody here has already been thinking about this for a little bit and how they need to like come towards you. So abandoning the ego and work towards a goal when it comes to pursuing you here. There could have been like layers somebody here needed to shed. Layers of something somebody here needed to shed, to truly like pull back and see what was the main blockage when it comes to why they don't feel romantically inclined to pursue anything. Like, I don't really feel it, so I'm not gonna go after it, is the kind of energy I'm getting. Yeah, again, somebody here wants to know if it's still even possible to do this when it comes to you. Is there anything else the collective needs to know? Yeah, somebody here, I'm hearing banking on it. Somebody here is like really putting some prayers towards it, like positive, like thinking positive about it, wishing about it, hoping for it. They want to create harmony, because I don't know if this person sees you, but they just feel like you have harmony everywhere that you go. Like, I don't know, something about you being able to balance things out. Being very like level-headed, not being too much of this or too much of that, like being very like level headed and really like well balanced for yourself. Something also about your personality. I'm getting something here is like really fun to this person. It's fun for them to like explore that side of you. Like there's a side to you that this person really enjoys exploring. So is there anything else for the collective? What else do they need to know at this time? What else does this collective need to hear at this time? They're hoping and praying that they can repair the connection when it comes to you. I don't know if they felt like there was cracks in the connection, or if there's still like a road to mending something here with you, but they really, really want this, is what I keep hearing. Wow. They really, really want this, you guys. Again, something about this month feels very like unexpected and just like really up in the air, but also unexplainable. Like that's the epitome of like magic. Something that's unexplainable that happens, that's a miracle that you're not expecting, and only, only by like the grace of God that can get you through something that happens, and you're just like, wow, I can't believe that just happened. So this is interesting. The magic card is falling under expanding or expecting miracles in reverse. So again, somebody here might literally be praying that this works out. Like anything else for the collective, please? I don't know if you guys were childhood friends. That's coming up here too. Are you guys could be childhood friends, is what I'm getting. I'm just getting somebody watching somebody else grow up, which is interesting. So yeah, this could be a childhood friend, somebody, a next door neighbor, somebody you went to school with, somebody that knows you, that's seen your growth here. Yeah, you do not want an unnatural, forced companionship. This is reminding me of like arranged marriages. I don't know why that's coming up, but this is something that someone doesn't want, like something to feel very like arranged. Like this happens and then this happens and it feels so unnatural, and like you don't feel connected to them at all. They're just like a person that you know of and that you're aware of, but you just have no pull to them, like at all. There's nothing there. It's complete stone wall. Like it's dead, is what I'm hearing. It's dead. It's like this is something that someone does not want, okay? Because companionship is coming out in reverse under nature. So anything that doesn't feel natural, you're not interested. You're kind of like, I don't want to contribute to that. I don't want to invest my time and energy into that if it's gonna feel like it's forced, or it's gonna feel like, there's just nothing there romantically. But what else does the collective need to know at this time? Ooh, okay. And doing this, that's really good, you guys. I'm sorry. That is like for you to put your foot down and say like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna go with this. I'm not rolling with this. This is not me. I'm gonna have to like withdraw my investments, withdraw my attention, because this is not it. Okay, respectfully, this is just not it. This is not where this is not it, okay? And it feels like this is you energetically right now, because you're so confident that you are going to be with somebody that you don't have to force things with. it's just, it happens effortlessly. And by doing this in the energy, it feels like an energy is like you're completing a cycle here with the number 10. Okay. I like that it's falling under roots and grounding, because it's like, again, you're shedding something that you no longer need latched onto you to help make the ground sturdy underneath you. The foundation that you're walking on right now, it is going to be stable. It is stable because you already did, like, I'm hearing you're already through half of the battle of whatever this is for you. You're already through half of the battle. Final messages for my collective. Final messages. Okay, somebody could have been in two worlds, quite literally, dabbling in two worlds, dabbling in the possibilities of something miraculously happening for them. But okay, I feel like for somebody in the collective, you kind of felt lost on what you needed to work on exactly. Like when it came to connections, maybe platonic and romantic, you were like, okay, am I the problem? Like what exactly am I missing here? And what exactly am I doing wrong when it comes to connecting with people? It's 414 right now. Interesting. So somebody could be mirroring this back to you. You kind of asked yourself, you took a step back and you were like, okay, where am I lost at? Like, where exactly am I lost at? And it's because you were possibly, it's like you were doing more of something than you were supposed to. You weren't asked to do what you think you were being asked to do. Instead, you were being asked to take a step back, take a look at yourself, and where exactly you feel like you always go wrong in the relationship or in that connection, to actually work through it. And it has to do with something about abandoning your ego. Maybe somebody here built up this big ego that it was hard for them to like climb down from, or it was hard for them to see past or see through, and it was just there, always blocking the connection, especially romantically, always blocking something that needed to be released, needed to be let go of. Okay. And I'm getting that took you like literally one step at a time to actually unravel and de-shed from you, because it was something that was built inside of you for such a long time. You were trying to separate from, and you constantly felt like there was a battle of you balancing out something, but it was something within you that you weren't quite getting because the other was winning, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's kind of giving me like almost an energy of like there's an angel and then there's a devil on one side, and you're constantly battling both of them, and one of them is always winning, and the one that's always winning is the one with the big ego. So, and you decide what that means for you, if it's good or bad. What was good or bad for you in your life that made you feel like you were constantly at a tug of war when it comes to relationships, okay? But I feel like you got a clue on what that was, and it took you one step at a time, piece by piece, for you to put that together so you can actually detach yourself and, you know, work on. So now you see what is what I'm hearing. You see what is what. But let's go ahead and get a final message for this collective. I like this reading because of how aware this energy is. Like how aware you are is really key to working on anything you feel like is going wrong in your life. So I like the awareness. Can we get a final message for this collective, please? Whoa. Okay, I mean, and that's rightfully so. Rightfully so. You guys are getting the justice at the bottom of the deck. So you know what this tells me? This tells me somebody is not where they want to be in life, and that is okay. You're aware of that, okay? But you're also aware of where you do want to be, which means you have a goal in mind, which means you're working towards something, and I would hope you're working towards something. But you are exactly where you need to be, even if you're not seeing the outcomes that you want to get in life. And you are going to get justice. You are going to figure this out for yourself. You are going to have harmony again in your life, because this is a lot to work through. Also, completing a cycle is not, is not something to just be like, okay, yeah, I completed that, now on to the next one. Your body has to fully recalibrate and, reprocess everything that has happened, but also not attaching so much to the past where it weighs you down. So I'm getting somebody releasing something that no longer serves them. It could be a way of living, could be a lifestyle, could be what they're investing into. And I feel like even though you're not exactly where you want to be in life, you're aware of where you are headed. And that's, that's good. That's the first step. One of the first steps. So this is looking beautiful, and I love it because things are going to balance out for you. Okay, things are going to have justice. It will see the light of day. So don't think that any of your work goes unnoticed, because it doesn't. Okay, this is a lot to get to. All right. But yeah, that was the message for today. Let me know how this resonates with you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.